Hi. Hello, cutie patooties. Hi. How are the lovely beans doing today? Hi. How the cutie patooties? Is everybody doing well? I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday so far. All right, we got. Oh god, chat exploded. Joe, congratulations on your first. I wonder how he got there so quickly. Ruby, congratulations on your second with 33. That's a lot of seconds. They are catching up to your first. And plus, hi Kitty, congrats the streams. That's a lot of streams to watch. I don't think I have that level of dedication to my own streams. Gotta keep my thirds above my watch streak. You got this. I believe in you. Look at him go, speedy boy. Here we go. Okay, I see y'all. So just don't feel like much lately. You're probably still way more productive than you think you are. That I can say with guarantee. Ruby with the 28% gay oofies. We really went to the dance music playlist. So actually, fun fact, I was trying to decide what playlist to put on today. This is my when I was a hoop teacher in Scotland, this was actually my warm-up playlist. So if you came to my classes, and we would do the pre-hoop warm-up, this is what we vibe to. I have 3 different warm-up playlists, but I thought I'd put this one on because it's got enough high beat energy that you can do like a proper like energetic workout. Yeah. So there you go. What are Higgledies? Higgledies are the little derpy little guys that we had in You'll see them in a bit when we get back into Ni no Kuni. But they're the cute little derpy little guys. They're fucking adorable. I can't. Hi Kaylin. Hi Kaylin. Hello. And hi Soaring. How be oh. I only just realized, okay. It's a bit late, but we're gonna start the ASMR right now then. Thank you, Pliers. I hope you enjoy these sultry whispers in your ear. Especially for you. Would like to hear the softest boot ever. I'm sorry it did not show up because I had my chat scrolled up to the top at the start of stream. So, yeah. I mean, I did still kind of do a little bit of like a boo, but it is what it is. We'll do. We live, we love. I feel like I'm fighting the music now, so I'm gonna turn this just a little down. There we go. I was looking yesterday while I was strumming, but it looks cute and I've been wanting to try. Yes. Oh, 100%. I was saying this also to Aisha after we raided into him, but Ni no Kuni has been on the back burner of streams for the past like 3 years. Possibly even longer. Like, I've had the game for a really long time and I have not played it because every single time I would put it on the poll for what game we're gonna play on stream, and it would always come in second. Every single time it would come in second. And then yesterday I almost postponed it because I got from Humble Bundle, I got Resident Evil Village and Date Everything this month. Both of those games I really want to play. And we will. I can tell you now, chat, you're not avoiding a Date Everything stream. But yeah. So,
Stinky.
But yeah, since I postponed it it's been late so many times, it has to get a chance now. Doing good, better in 20 minutes, hell. The speed up button on time real quick. Pink, yes. Yes. Wait, you haven't heard Trustful, Ruby. Okay, wait. Actually, I'm gonna wait until the ASMR is over. Because that means have you heard any of the songs from that album? I don't listen to a lot of music now, so I think dead and lost songs. Oh no, I think the album with Trustful is peak, absolute peak. You gotta listen to it. I'm gonna put more on now. I'm gonna force them into the queue. Got the jump scare. I wasn't stalking her anymore. Zen is good. I'm doing good. I have a slice of apple pie with me. So happy. I'm a happy little guy. Oh. And that's the 3 minutes up. Alright. Yeah, you gotta be careful with redeeming them before I'm actually here, because that means chances are I'm gonna be late with noticing it. Especially if it pops up before I've like got it back to my PC. But yeah. Where was I? I had the page up and everything and yours still beat me. I slammed the live notification, you poor thing. I believe in you, Ruby. Next time, you'll get there. You got this. I had the page up too. I was determined. Damn. These sweaty kitties going for that first. You taught too? Yeah. I used to I taught. So while I was in Scotland, I didn't want to get a full-on job because I wanted to be able to devote myself to my studies as much as possible, which is why, like, the year before I went to Scotland, I had taken a gap year between my bachelor's and then going for my master's, and I spent that year working. I also took that gap year because that was around the COVID time, and I didn't want to study during, like, COVID because I hate studying from home. It's terrible. I can't do it. I know myself, and it would go terribly. But so I spent that year, and I worked, like, 5, 6, 7 days a week at the bar, and I'd work, like overtime, like every other day if I could, and I just worked as much as I could to earn as much money as I could so that I could, 1, pay for my degree, but then 2, have enough like in the bank that I wouldn't have to get a job while I'm there, so that I'd be fully free to just focus on my studies and enjoy my time as like a university student, because when I was doing my bachelor's I couldn't really do that because I was working. I had like pole classes that I went to. I had to travel back and forth to uni, so like I barely ever had any free time during my bachelor's. So I was like, during my master's, I'm gonna flip that 180, and I want to have as much free time as possible. But then the pole and hoop studio I went to was
Sem. Wow, your dedication is inspiring.
Why, thank you. I've lost all of it since then. But the pole and hoop studio I went to. They happened, the hoop teacher that they had, who I ended up becoming really good friends with, she was actually stopping because she was also a student, but she was a PhD student, and her PhD was just becoming like too much work to then also be teaching classes on the side. So she was gonna stop, and then she went to me because we were like roughly around the same level in terms of like our capabilities. She went to me and she was like, hey, do you want to teach the classes instead? I can give your name up to like the owner, and then we'll see how it goes. And then I was like, sure, why not? Sounds like fun. Gives me free training, plus I get to like teach, which is fun. I like teaching people things. And then yeah, I met the owner, we vibed really well, and then I ended up teaching hoop for a year, which was perfect for me because again, I wanted to do it anyway because I was gonna train because I wanted to keep my physical like activity up. So I just got free access to the studio to train for myself, so I could always train after a class. I could train before a class. I could go whenever there weren't classes to train as well. And then I also got to teach people, which was very, very fun. And surprising, oddly sad. I always knew I liked like educating people, but when I started teaching hoop, I'd never realized how much I actually enjoyed it. Like I actually would look forward to like the days that I'd have classes, and like 2 days beforehand, I'd already be like excited to have a class again. It was a fun, yeah. It was a fun learning experience for me as well. I'll make you swear, ayo. Okay, there we go, we're here. I think I've caught up now. Hi, Biotic. You've not played Village or Date Everything? No! Okay, so, For Village, I wasn't super into the Resident Evil games. And Village came out at a time that I also wasn't really streaming anymore. And I don't really play horror-esque or horror-adjacent games on my own in my free time a lot. Specifically, no, I don't really play story-based games a lot in my free time anymore. I used to do that a lot, but then I kind of stopped doing that and I started playing more like multiplayer and like co-op stuff. Which is why I'm so glad that I got super back into streaming, because it gives me like a focus point to do these single player game experiences and stuff like that, are these like story centric experiences that I otherwise don't really dive into in my free time. I don't know why I don't do that. I just don't like think, oh, I'm gonna sit down and play the story based game. Probably because I swap games a lot. So that was with Village. And then for Date Everything, I wanted to play Date Everything. I just didn't have money. So I wasn't gonna buy it. Like, I had already set a rule, like, I'm not buying any games for myself until I get a job. I didn't realize that that would mean that I wouldn't be able to buy any more games for myself for more than a year. But, you know, until I can actually secure an income, I don't want to spend money on stuff like games, especially when I have a huge backlog. But, and then I also avoided watching people play Date Everything, because I knew I wanted to play it myself eventually when I would get the chance to get it. But now I have it because Humble Bundle's nice. The album's banger. Yes, we're gonna put the album on. We're gonna pull from the album real quick. My favorite song. Give me a second while I start pulling it up. Also, I'm gonna finish catching up with chat. Loud, I know, I'm sorry. You stayed sure death at the gym. Rip. Poor Biotic. Thank you for the stretch, Biotic. Also, hi, Necro. Sorry, I'm so slow in chat today. There we go. Thank you for the stretches. Stick him in the rack. Wow. Hi, Pendris, and hi, King. Thank you for the lurk. Thank both of you for the looks. Zero dawning time. How fun, Pendris. I hope all goes well, lovely. I survived a 155 kilo leg press and an 80 kilo deadlift. Congratulations. You can leg press 2.5 of me and deadlift 1.25 of me. I weigh nothing, man. It's terrible. You kicked me to the moon, right? Alright, there we go. I have caught up to chat properly. We just spammed a lot at the start. Fair, but that doesn't matter. I still had to catch up. I'm a slow boy, what can I say? You hate the song? Really? I thought I hated this song, and then it earwormed me. And now I can't hate it anymore. It's like, I hated it until I listened to it fully, and now I kind of like it. I do like it. I think the thing that catches me with this song is that it's only like 2.5 minutes. So every time I hear the song, I expect it to go longer. It's just a product of we need to make something that's going to be... I don't know. It feels like kind of... Yeah. It has a lot of repetition, so a shorter song's fine then. Oh, yeah. No, I get that. I'm used to... For me, like, I'm very used to the classic song build-up of build-up, chorus, or refrain, chorus. I can't remember what the term is in between, but the intermission thing, and then like explosive chorus. Like the bridge, thank you. But like the classic 1 2 1 2 1 3. Oh no, sorry, 1 2 1 2 3 4. Since like the final chorus is supposed to be different from the normal choruses, but yeah. Anyway, swapping to Pink. Here you go. Here, Ruby. So this is the full Trustful album. And this one is my favorite of them all. I really love Trustful, but the first song, this one is so pretty. This is, in my opinion, this might be my, like, Pink's best song. It's so, the emotion is so good. If we're in for heaven, got a couple questions. This is the best written for. Oh, I know, I know the story. I think that's part of the reason why this song resonates for me. It's it encapsulates the feeling so well. It's just, oh man. The first time, guys, why is chat blurry all of a sudden? But the very first time I heard this song, I didn't even know all the lyrics. It was the first time I heard the song and I started bawling. And like I still like, I feel myself get emotional every time I hear this song. But it's so beautiful, man. And I feel like, while there's a lot of songs about loss, I don't think I've ever found one that encapsulates it, the feeling, at least how I feel it, the way that she does in this song. It's so good. It's so personal. Yeah, I know. You'll tell me when I get there. Oh, it's such a pretty song. No, but really, I'm with you. You think with friends and talk about the weather. There a place you go. Watch the sunset and know is there a song. Can't wait to. Yeah, I know. You'll tell me when I get there. I think of you when I think about forever. Such a pretty song. It's not written for us to relate to every single sentence. It's made to remind us of our personal feelings for our lost ones. 100% yes. And I think the thing that I think what hits me the hardest though is that I do almost relate to every single sentence. Cause at least the way she talks about her dad is very similar to how my dad was. The the line about like a song that you just can't wait to share. My dad was a huge music nerd when I was young, like growing up. It's the reason why I think I have such a huge range of music tastes, is because my dad listened, like, I don't think there was a day in our house that there was not music playing growing up. So like the song, the first time she started singing, I was like, what the hell? What is this? 70s always radio. Oh, not even just the radio. No. Like my dad had records, my dad had CDs, and he would play them every day. He would make his own CDs. He would make CDs for us. if there were songs like you couldn't get, he would like collect all the individual songs we liked and burn them onto a CD, or like get all the MP3s and put it on an MP3 player when we had those. Like, if there was a song you wanted, my dad sorted it out every time. So like music, I think that's part of the reason why music's just always been a very big thing for me. I love it. Almost like feels weird when there's no music. The Discmans and the MP3 players, yes. Yes. I didn't really do much with the Discmans growing up, but I did get my sister's hand-me-down MP3 player. Now that, I went ham. The day I discovered the MP3 player, brother, the first time I got it, I think I lived with that thing. And I love modern Pink as well, bro. And the fact that Pink is an aerialist made me love her even more. This woman does everything that I love. There's not a thing about this woman that I dislike, and I hate it. Give me something to dislike about you, please. Stop being perfect. Rock Pink is also... Oh, yeah. Oh, no, 100%. But I think Pink's, like, modern music... I always liked Pink, right? Even, like, old Pink, I loved her music. But, like, I think her new music and, like, her new style of music is way more unique. She changed to pop, yeah. But like, it's not like average. It's not like casual pop, if that makes sense, right? Like, there's pop, and then there's Pink's pop. It hits different. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it better. This is also Turbulence. Oh, also such a good one. Bruh. Also, did it upload my food tax? It didn't. There you go. There we go. Food tax has now properly been paid. It's so real that you almost panic is temporary. I'll be permanent. God. So pretty. Such pretty music. Okay. So anyway, hi. I forgot what I wanted to... I had a plan of stuff that I wanted to talk about today, and I've now forgotten it. Because we sidetracked into Pink. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we wanted to talk about Pink. Alright, chat. So what is your favorite Pink song? That was the plan all along? Fair. Maybe. Maybe it was. And we just got so sidetracked by Pink that we forgot to talk about Pink. Ooh, Just Like Fire is also a good one. Just Like Fire is also a very good song. I remember I kind of Because I remember knowing like really old Pink. Like So What and Raise Your Glass. And then I didn't listen to Pink anymore for a very long time. Until, What About Us? What About Us was like the one that brought me back into Pink. Which was also a very sick song. I return, Ruby! Oh no, Plaster raging. You've infuriated the Plies, Ruby. Reset the album! It's okay. The song will come back around. Don't worry. Don't worry. We've swapped to the Trustful album now, Ruby. So you better be paying attention. Plies will be even more upset. I always miss so much. You do have impeccable timing when it comes to missing things. Plies has gone full ragey mode. The fire, the knives, it's all coming out. I only listened up to I'm Not Dead. Oh fuck, when was I'm Not Dead? That was 2000 and... six? Let me see. Discography. Albums. Yeah, 2006. There you go. Just don't I feel old? Aw. Yeah, I think... Did I listen to Funhouse? Because Funhouse was the album that came after that. Not really. I don't think I really listened to Funhouse. Back then. I think for me, I went up to Try This. That I sort of listened to. No, Stupid Girls is I'm Not Dead. No, I did listen to I'm Not Dead as well as a kid. I think I also stopped around I'm Not Dead. And then I came back to her music with Beautiful Trauma. Beautiful Trauma and What About Us, those two songs really like, those were my reintroduction to Pink, and I was like, wait a second. These slap. And then she came out with Trustful, and now I'm just like addicted. It's just peak. I feel old. It's okay. We're all old here, Ruby. Don't worry. Anybody in chat that says they're not old means they are old. Anybody claiming not to be old is old. Don't worry. This is our little... We're just in our little time capsule here. Thank you. We can all be ancient together. Exactly. We are the grandparents of Twitch. Actually, so the funniest thing, speaking of grandparents of Twitch, I learned this the other day, but Twitch is, because I was looking back through, now that I got my PayPal back yesterday, I was looking through, like, the transaction history, and I was looking at, like, the payments from Twitch, and I noticed Twitch's PayPal account is still Justin TV, which, like, goddamn, now that is ancient history. Because I don't think it's been called Justin TV since, like... Fuck, when did... Switch... When did they make the Switch? It was like, what? 2010-ish or something? I don't know. But yeah. It was very funny for me to see that their PayPal is still Justin TV. Even after all these years. But I imagine that would be pretty difficult to change for like a company, maybe. I don't know. Either that or they just don't check it anymore. It's all automated. Nice. I know, right? It's just a weird little tidbit that I was like, huh. Fun fact. Today I've learned. Klaus is just fully jamming. Yeah, we've lost Klaus to the music. Klaus is fully jamming out now. He's living his best pink life. What happened to your PayPal? Yeah, so what happened? Okay. Long story. But basically, I lost access to my PayPal account because I had a two-factor authenticator that broke. So my two-factor authentication app desynced, and so it was giving me the wrong code every single time that my like PayPal would ask for a two-factor code to log in. So I couldn't log in anymore. But it technically wasn't PayPal's fault because it was Google Authenticator, but the Google Authenticator was just borked. And then when I removed it to reinstall it, it didn't load up the codes anymore, so I just didn't have access to my two-factor code anymore. But then PayPal's community customer service, most of it you can only access when you're already logged into your account, but I couldn't log in, so I had to call them. Then you could only call them at like specific times, so it took a while before I could actually get a call through. And the first time, not much happened, but the second time I called them now, yesterday, the guy was super helpful. We spent about an hour, almost. Because obviously they have to verify that it's like, that you're the actual person, so they verify all the information of the account, like the name, the codes, the whatevers, before they could do everything, but like, he spent a full hour sitting there digging through shit with me until he could eventually remove my two-factor code. Very helpful guy, so I appreciate him very much. But yeah, now I finally have access to it again. And I can reinstate a new two-factor code. But, yeah. It was an annoying process to be stuck in. And also part of it was my own fault. Because you can opt for an SMS code instead of your normal two-factor code. However, me being lazy, I forgot to change my mobile phone back to my new Dutch phone when I came back from the UK. So I still had my old UK phone as my number for my PayPal account, which I at that point didn't have. I already didn't have that phone for like over a year. That phone number was no longer mine for over a year, but I'd completely forgotten to swap it out until after I'd lost access to the account. So, I was just a dummy. Folks Blouse, nope, he's gone to the world, yeah. All you can do now is just let him live in the music. To be fair, in terms of music to be lost to, you could do worse. And depending on who you ask, you might not be able to do better than Pink. You see the things happen and then cause a massive pain in the butt, right? Yeah. Oh my god, I got these fries vegan popcorn chicken. And I added loads of spices to it, and they nice. Okay. I have a pet peeve, right? Okay, now I'm going on my pet peeve rant, right? I am all for, like, vegetarian and vegan food. Like, when I was living alone, I enjoyed cooking, like, with no meat, at least, like, twice a week, right? And, like, if I have, like, a friend over that's, like, vegan or vegetarian, then I cook according to their diet and we just eat the same thing. I don't have an issue with that. What I do have an issue with is all these vegetarian and vegan foods always trying to make fake meat. Like, you've got these people coming out here with cauliflower chicken wings. Like, no, it's just cauliflower. It's spiced and flavored cauliflower. It's not a fucking chicken wing. Just call it what it is. And honestly, most of the time, I find that the vegetarian food, cauliflower wings, yeah, but exactly, call it a cauliflower, like, call it, no, I'm not saying that they taste bad, but I hate this, like, focus on, like, vegetarian food to always pretend to be meat. And don't even get me started on the fake meat stuff. The fake meat stuff's even worse. What about when they spell it like kill it, burn it, throw it in the furnace, along with whoever came up with that idea. There are so many of those. Like, I know the fake meat stuff has gotten better over time. I still remember the days that the fake meat tasted like literal dog food. But, like, there's so much good vegetarian and vegan stuff that you can make without trying to have to make fake meat or trying to replicate the taste of meat. It's just, I can't. It drives me mad. There's a time and a place for it to be labeled as plant-based. I like some being obvious because it makes shopping easy for me. No. I don't mind that they make, like, my whole thing, right, is like, go for your meat substitutes, go for your, like, plant-based whatever, but don't act like it's the actual thing. Like, the thing that drives me mad is, like, they're sitting here and like, oh, the vegan chicken. Meanwhile, it's not chicken. It maybe vaguely tastes like the same kind of spices that you put on chicken, but it's not chicken, so don't call it chicken. Give it its own name, make it its own thing. Why are we defining this thing as something that is trying to replicate when it can be its own thing? I don't know, it irritates the shit out of me. There's a kitty meowing through my music. Poor place. Fakin is yummy. See, that's already, like, that's a borderline name for me, Fakin. Like, I'm still like, you know, okay, but not entirely real taste, which is good because I hated eating beef when I used to eat meat and pork. Fair. Oh god, after the EU court ruling, we're gonna ban vegan stuff calling itself after meat? Yes. I support this. I don't know, the thing that annoys me when there's alternates, right? When there's products that are alternatives to something. I guess in some ways it's to try and say, hey, this is what it's meant to be. So we're not sure what to call it to make you know what it's meant to be like. No, but I think that's the whole problem, is it's not, it shouldn't have, I'm trying to think of, like, the correct way to phrase this. The intention, like, the thing that I'm always wondering, right, is how many people that are like vegan or vegetarian actually just want to eat meat? Because I feel like the way that it's marketed is, we know you don't actually want to be a vegan. You want to eat meat, so here's your fake meat. That's the thought process that comes to me when they sit here and they call it like vegan chicken and vegan bacon and vegan pork or whatever. Is you actually don't want to be a vegan, you want to eat meat, so here's your fake meat. Whereas when you just make something like veggies and vegetables and fruit and all of that stuff, you can make such delicious food out of that without trying to copycat meat. Like, focus on that part of it. I don't know. It annoys the ever-living shit out of me. To be honest, that would be, as petty as it may sound, that would be the thing that would hold me back the most from like being like going full on vegetarian or vegan. Sometimes I want to make, like, when I want to cook something vegetarian, and then all across the, like, when I'm looking at some recipes for some ideas for what to cook, and then everything's just like vegan this, vegan chicken, vegan burger, vegan like hamburger, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. Just give it a different name. Stop pretending to be meat. It pisses me off so much that then I just stop and I go make meat instead. Like, it drives me crazy. It's something to do with not calling plant-based milk. Yeah, plant-based meat. No, but it's not a meat substitute. Okay. If you decide to have spinach instead of a patty of meat, is it now a meat substitute? Because at that point, if you swap out anything instead of meat, everything's a meat substitute. Like, stop making it a meat substitute. Just have it be its own thing. Like, we used to have, at my old workplace, we had these, patties that were made out of avocado to make a burger with. And they tasted really, really good. And they were just called avocado patties or avocado burgers. Like, they were just, that was the thing that it was. It was marketing what it is, not what it's pretending to be. It wasn't like, oh, this is vegan avocado beef patty. Like, it's easy because it's an avocado. Well, because it was made of avocado. It wasn't only avocado. It had a crusty, like, crunchy exterior and everything. It was very good. But, like, I personally think there's a much better focus point for vegetarian and vegan food around actual vegetarian and vegan things instead of focusing on trying to make fake meat all the time. And the things that are like, give it its own name, right? Plant-based meat substitute, you could give it its own name. You can create a name. You can create a brand name. Beef wasn't always called beef either. Chicken wasn't always called chicken either. If it's an ingredient, I want it to be labeled as the ingredient, but for dishes, I think it should be labeled as substitute or alternative. Okay, but then, so the other thing for me, and that's the other, like, I'll call corn because it's corn. Yeah, exactly. When it's a product. Oh wait, no, sorry. But for dishes, I think it shouldn't be labeled. No, I misread you. Sorry, Joe. You said it shouldn't be labeled as substitute or alternative. No, exactly. That's exactly like my whole thing. I don't mind the ingredients being labeled as ingredients, but I feel like there's never really a situation in which you need to call it as like substitute meat or meat alternative, because one, I feel like that reinforces the idea that not eating meat is not normal. So, like, the norm should be eating meat, which I don't think is the case. Even as a person who does eat meat more, like, that eats meat regularly. I'm not vegetarian or vegan, But like, I think the way that they go about always labeling every vegetarian or vegan product as a substitute or alternative to meat is basically saying you should be eating meat, but since you want to be difficult, take this. Some things are no, but that's exactly what I mean. Tofu, tempeh, seitan, all that kind of stuff. It should be more like this. Have you tried the Corn Whispers beef strips? See, that's what I mean. They don't need to call it corn beef strips. Just call it corn strips. Like, the beef doesn't need to be there. No, you shouldn't apologize. But, like, that's, like, my whole issue with it. Give me back my label. Here you go. Plouse is the only thing allowed to be labeled as sub. Meat can't be labeled as sub, but Plouse can. Okay. So unless you're eating Plouse, you're not allowed to say you're eating sub. Anyway, they have specific vegan bits, don't they? Wait, I missed something. I think I have actually, but I avoid much corn lately because lots of corn still uses egg. Oh, fair. That's very fair. The vegan chicken was delicious. It annoys me so. I don't know why, like, this is the hill, this is the unreasonable hill that I'll die on. But it very much is, like, I will fight on this hill forever. Gets out cookbook. I'm a people pleaser and I'm a people eater. You might need to add a lot of spice because I'm pretty white coated. Yeah, Plouse just tastes like raw mayonnaise. You have to ask why I'm saying specifically raw mayonnaise, then you haven't tasted cooked mayonnaise before. And you probably shouldn't. Because it's not good. That tickled me. Next time in the Netherlands, I'm making Plouse enchiladas. Mayonnaise filth. Cooked mayo? Yeah. I once had a recipe that I followed. And I have this, okay. When I was younger, I used to be a very picky eater, right? Growing up, I'm a bitch, send code alerts. I'm never escaping this again. Don't use the angel emote after the previous convo. Oh god. Oh man. I'm pretty sure it was the quote right after that one. Yeah, you were pretty close to the bitch quote with that. So okay, let me explain myself on the cooked mayo. So, when I was younger, I was a very, very picky eater. Like, I wouldn't touch food that I didn't eat before. And I was super averse to, like, trying anything new. And so when I grew up, and I grew out of that phase, and I also started cooking for before I even started cooking for myself, I kind of switched gears and went to the opposite end of the spectrum where I was like, I feel like I need to try everything at least once. You know? No matter how terrible it might sound, no matter how much I would hate to like try it or how much I think it'll taste terrible, I'm gonna give it a try. And so I was following this recipe. And as part of the recipe, after the cooking the I can't remember the entire recipe because this was like 2 years ago, if not longer. But like after like the cooking the initial ingredients, the recipe asked to take 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise and add it to the stuff that was in the pan and continue to cook. And at the time I was already like, this seems like a terrible idea. But I have agreed, I have written my social contract with myself, and I will try everything at least once. And so I tried it. And I did it. It was a mistake, chat. Never cook mayonnaise. No matter what the recipe tells you, do not cook the mayonnaise. Hi, Zozo! You sound like my sister. Maybe I am a sister. Maybe I am your sister. Surprise. She hated trying new foods. Oh, it was really bad. The wildest thing to me is, as a kid, apparently, I quote unquote hated mushrooms. However, like, mushrooms are one of my favorite things, as like, by the way. But back when I was small, apparently I hated mushrooms. So my parents would have to chop them really small to mix in with the food so that I couldn't notice the mushrooms. And then I would just eat it and it wouldn't bother me. But like, I love mushrooms. Like, no. I full on, like, one of my favorite things to cook, in terms of, like, if I want to just make something easy but tasty, stuffed mushrooms. Bro. It's the good shit. It's the good shit. I'll send you some soup lasagna. Soup lasagna, let's go. Is that lasagna flavored soup or soup flavored lasagna? I'm saying because you'll try anything, but you may also have soup lasagna. Hell yeah. We can eat soup lasagna together, so. We can eat Ruby's soup lasagna together. She was a stubborn child and would just sit there playing with her food. I just wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't even touch it. Makes a good meat substitute. I think I've always liked mushrooms, actually. Yeah, I think the thing is that even as a kid, I probably liked mushrooms. It was just the appearance of the mushrooms that put me off. I don't think I even disliked them purely on the flavor. Like, I would make up in my mind whether or not I would like something, and then that would stick. It didn't matter if it was based on, like, truth or not. I would just decide I didn't like it as a kid, and then I wouldn't taste it. Also, hi, Hachiro! I don't think I said hi when you popped in. You waved earlier. And I don't think I said hi. But hi! If I didn't. And if I did, well, hi again! I hope you're doing well, lovely. Mushroom soup is divine, yes. I'm still not a big fan of soup. I will generally prefer anything else over soup. I'll eat soup if I have to. But I've just never been a big fan of soup. But I will always try a soup. They're badly made lasagna. I'm invited over? Why would you not be? I've had donburi bowls with shiitake mushrooms, all nice and chewy. And like sticky things? What makes you say that? Licks cream or fork. Sarah now feeling like Shadowheart when you pick a Tav that's a Githyanki cleric of Saloon. Spoilers! Spoilers! I still haven't finished Act 1. Spoilers! Go away! Oh shit, ads! No! Okay, I'll wait to respond to Zozo until the ads have passed. My housemate and our friend were very sweet and ate it. Oh. See, I would eat it. I would 100% try it. I'm sure. Like I've had it before that my lasagna, like the first time I tried to make lasagna myself, completely on my own, it definitely also came out a little bit soupy, like watery, because I didn't like account for the consistencies properly, and then I don't think I left it in the oven long enough. Oh no, I didn't cook the sauce well enough beforehand, so it hadn't reduced enough yet by the time I started stacking it, and so there was just way too much liquid in there by the time I went in the oven. And once it goes in the oven, not that much liquid can actually like evaporate out. Ever any questions about cooking? I've been cooking for myself since I was 15. Yeah, nice. I think the first time I cooked a meal was when I was like, so I used to like helping my mom in the kitchen when I was like really young. And then when I was like 10 or 11, she bought for me this little book, a little kids cookbook basically, of like recipes. I think it was called like Recipes Kids Can Cook or something. It was a really silly, like the name was very, very on the nose. But there were actually some really good recipes in there. I still use the jambalaya recipe from that cookbook to this day, all these years later. But she got me that cookbook, and then even I think I was like 10, and I started cooking, and I'd start like cooking stuff from the cookbook. I was like 10, 11, and then what they would do is like usually my mom and dad were not allowed in the kitchen when I was cooking, because I was the one that was gonna cook. However, my sister, who was 8 years older than me and technically an adult by that point, was allowed in the kitchen to help me. So my sister would do a lot of like the chopping and the actual like quote unquote dangerous parts of cooking. But I was there. I was the chef. And we had our the old kitchen and dining room in our old house in South Africa were next to each other, but there was a hole on the side, and that's how you walked from one to the other. You went into the hole from the kitchen and then into the dining room from the hole. But the wall between the kitchen and the dining room had a look through with a little like bar in it. So little 10-year-old Sen would have his cooking show where all of like the chopped up ingredients would be in little bowls on the counter between the kitchen and the dining room. And then my mom would sit in the dining room, and my sister would be with me in the kitchen because she had helped chop all the stuff and put it into the little bowls. And then we would do the recipe and do our quote-unquote cooking show for my mom to watch from the dining room table. It was so funny and silly. I had to navigate cooking myself. My mama had to follow recipes to the T. I cook intuitively now. Yeah, I think I'm a bit better now at 35, but yeah, 18-year-old Ruby took Mama Two Shoes advice, but didn't think. Yeah. I still like to look at recipes because I'm not creative enough to completely come up with an idea. What was I saying? Yeah, like I like to look up recipes to come up with an idea for what to cook because I don't always have the creativity to completely come up with something fresh off the top of my head. But then as soon as I see a recipe, I never follow the recipe fully. I look at the recipe, I get an idea of the recipe, and then I kind of intuitively go from there and vibe with what works for me. And then I'm like, I think this will taste better. Oh, I think this flavor will be nice. And then I swap things out. Or like, I don't have this, but I do have this, and I think that's roughly the same. So, we've looped back around the album. Ruby, pay attention. Pay attention, Ruby. This is my favorite Pink song ever. Ever. This is our best music ever. Plaus, get your tears out. I will not go shower yet. Good. This is... That was my first lasagna. I added a full jar of water after the sauce was tipped out to the label, guys. Always to the label. Oh no, Ruby. You got a favorite chair where you sit with friends and talk about the weather. I hope you compensated with more cheese. I made porridge rice as well. It was not meant to be, and yeah, it was grim with tuna mayo. I did not finish. Oh. Turns up volume. Klaus is about to get turned. Also, welcome back from the ads, yes. I want a furbo from Hong Kong. What are her furbos? I don't know furbos. Oh, we'll get into the title in a moment, Zozo. But you should be able to. It's a little spot the difference game we got here going on the right, or I guess on my right, but the left of the screen. Technically, yeah. Where you sit with friends and talk about the weather. Is there a place you go to watch the sunset and know? Is there a song just can't wait to share? Yeah, I know. So tell me when I get there. Tell me when I get there. My mom with some recipes. I turned feral. Oh no. Oh, she? The gayest one yet? To watch the sunset and know, is there a song? Just can't wait to share. Yeah, I know. So tell me when I get there. Such a beautiful song. Ah. It's my favorite Pink song of all her music. That is 100% the best song she's ever made. She has such a, I know, right? Oh yeah, so the title Zozo. Look at the difference. So it's a little spot the difference between we had, this was what, 2 weeks ago on Sunday when I wanted to stream. And so the first title was conflicting with Twitch's moderation policy. The second title, after I adjusted it to no longer conflict with the moderation policy, was okay. Now, so what's can you see the difference between the two titles? This was the time that Twitch was homophobic towards me. My answer is gay. You're correct. The winner is Zozo. Apparently, for one day, it was against Twitch's moderation policy to have gay in the title. Twitch was homophobic for a day. I'll turn you up, ayo. Those are all weird mayo things. Hate mayo unless it's Kewpie or homemade. I've never had homemade mayo. How difficult is it to make mayo? I've never actually looked into it. Now I'm curious. I don't mind mayo. I like mayo with, like, potatoes. And sometimes if there's, like, a piece of meat that's not, like, spiced nicely, then it's just really easy to put some mayo on it. What does it feel like? It's a continuation from Who Knew? What is Who Knew? I can't remember Who Knew. I straightened out the stream too much. I'm sorry. You're so okay, Ruby. Don't worry. It's fine. It wasn't you, it was Twitch. Some mod was tweaking. I know, right? Twitch moderation enforcement is the only thing more unstable than the platform itself. Now that. Truer words have never been spoken. Also, hi, old man. Welcome in. Why are you gay? Why are you... Chat. Why are you gay? Tell me. Tell me, why are you gay? I tried to make mayo once, but the taste was a bit off. Wait, but... Because you need egg to make it. Or were you trying to make like a vegan mayo? Eggs, oil, seasoning, blend it. Egg yolk, acid, mustard, oil. Yeah, I know the ingredients are pretty simple. But I thought there was like, because you need to emulsify it. Which, at least from like a chemistry background, is not the easiest thing to do, since you're mixing like oils and waters. So you're mixing hydrophiles and hydrophobes. But I guess if you just like, yeah, because you need to emulsify it to a level that it's not going to immediately like pull itself apart again, right? Unless you're like making it only for a very short bit. Toss in the blender and run it for about a minute. Yeah, but surely that's gonna separate pretty quickly afterwards. Like, unless you use it like immediately. I feel like that's not gonna stay emulsified for like a day. It'll not? The chemistry is not adding up here, old man. Something in the chemistry here is not making sense. Wait. Alright, Zozo's saying with mustard in there. Wait. Doesn't mustard have... No, okay, because Zozo's one makes sense with mustard, because mustard is an emulsifier, right? Mustard... I get chemistry here. Give me... God, I feel like such a nerd right now. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. So mustard, sorry. Looking, yeah, no. Yeah, no, so with at least Zozo's recipe makes sense to me. If you don't have the mustard, though, I don't understand yours, old man, to, like, keep it together. Because Zozo has an emulsifier. Egg yolk can Really? Oh, right! Lecithin. Or lecithin. However you want to pronounce it. Yeah. Right. Yeah, no, you're right. That's my mistake. Yeah. Egg yolks are actually a decently strong emulsifier. Okay, no, I'm dumb. Don't mind me. Hot in your face, Catboy. Yeah. No. You're right. I was just a dummy dum-dum. Uses pasteurized eggs from the farm. Nice. I like nerds. Good. Because then do I have the place for you, Zozo. Egg yolk, yeah. I just like how Dion flavors mayor. I haven't tried this before. I'm not... So, funnily enough, while I do enjoy mayo, I am not a big fan of mustard. I've never been a fan of mustard. I don't mind using mustard in a recipe, but using mustard as a condiment, I'm not a fan of. So, like, I'll mix mustard into something that a little bit of its flavor comes through, but I won't have, like, I know some people like to have, like, pieces of cheese with mustard. Like, I hate that. There's a huge variety. Oh, no, yeah, no. But it is specifically the flavor that comes from the mustard seed itself that slightly bitey, like, acidicness of mustard. Just the general, like, mustard seed flavor. Nah. It's too strong for me with mustard as a condiment. Mustard's too strong for... Yeah. It's not... That's why, like, I don't mind taking a spoonful of mustard and mixing it into a recipe. But, like, just having something with, like, mustard as a sauce? No, even Dion is too much for me. Or Dijon, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But, even that's too much for me. I don't like it. It's too... as a condiment. As an ingredient, wonderful. As a condiment, too much. Which is why, like, usually I do buy mustard again to use for recipes, but I have it tends to go. I tend to have to throw it away after a while because I don't get through all the mustard before it is no longer usable. Like a single little pot of mustard will, like, last for like it would take me years to finish. I am also a nerd, of course. That's why we love you, Zozo. A little mustard is something like in something like a panini or something, but not too much. But I love mayo. Egg oil, assorted seasonings. We've been making green mayo, mixed herbs in for both flavor and color. It good? Ooh, that sounds nice, old man. What kind of herbs are you mixing in there? I like mustard. I can only handle mayo if it's combined with another condiment. Interesting. I like mayo and ketchup mixed together. That sort of, like, knockoff Thousand Islands we have at home type feeling. Mustard too strong. I'd rather not taste it. Here I am with my little collection of mustards. Oh. I just want to eat it on cheese. Yeah, see, yeah. You can opt for mustard powder, but it's spicy. It's actually It's decently hard for me to find mustard powder here. I don't see it in the shops very often. But maybe I'm not looking in the right shops. That might be my problem. I hate ketchup. Probably the only one in the unit. Really? Interesting. Interesting. That one, that's actually kind of shocking to me. I love ketchup. I adore the stuff. Although, that being said, not on its own. Again, I like to mix ketchup with mayo. That's my go-to. Mix the ketchup and the mayo. Ketchup on its own, yeah. Mayo on its own, meh. With the one exception, being on a toasty. A toasty with just some nice ketchup on top, peak. My boyfriend hates ketchup. You're not alone. Oh my goodness. I say with you, I'm not a big fan and can do without. Look at this. All the anti-ketchup people. How did I surround myself with people that don't like ketchup? I also don't like raw tomatoes, but I like most other tomato stuff, even sun-dried. See, that's where I'm different. I like raw tomatoes. Whenever I'm cutting tomatoes, I always cut off a slice and eat it. I can't stop myself. However, sun-dried tomatoes, But that's also because like it puts off my stomach. When I get if I have I talked about my weirdly like almost monthly cramps that I had, right? For some reason, when I would have sun-dried tomatoes, it would give me the most intensified version of those cramps. No idea why. No idea why specifically the sun-dried tomatoes. My assumption is it's something in like the oil that they're stored in. But other stuff that's kept in oil like feta cheese and stuff, that doesn't put off my stomach, but the sun-dried tomatoes, what is a toasty? Okay, so you take a slice of bread, yeah? You put some cheese, yeah? You put some ham, yeah? You put another slice of bread, yeah? You put some butter on outside. You can also put some butter on the inside, but you put some butter on the outside. And then you put it in this little metal sandwich presser type machine. Called the Toasty Maker. And then you get this delicious hot grilled toasty. It's very delicious. It's very good. Biotic, I'm gonna ban you. You're gonna be banned. You better watch yourself. I like ketchup. Thank you, Plies. Yeah, Plies put one in the Tasty Tavern today. You can have my bottle of ketchup. Thank you. The only exception for ketchup. Ooh, ketchup on onion rings is good. I like all tomato things, just not ketchup. Like any kind. No, not any kind of sandwich. It's very specific. You can have them with just cheese, or you can have them with cheese and ham, or you can have them with cheese, ham, and tomato, which is my personal favorite because it's basically a pizza. You can make a pizza toasty. I've made a pizza toasty before. Those are good. Alright, ham on a grilled cheese should be a crime. You are a crime. What do you mean that should be a crime? Joe, why do you hate me? But not spam? Not a good toasty. I've only had spam a few times. Spam is good in other dishes, but not on a grilled cheese. But that's what Zozo's saying, is not on a grilled cheese. It's like just slices of ham. Warm ham with... Bro! Ham and bacon are like not exactly the same thing, but they're basically the same thing. What do you mean? I don't know, Matt. Have you actually tried it, or are you just kind of projecting something here? Are you being me from like a million years ago? Are you being Child Sen right now and just deciding you don't like something? Discord nickname changed? Oh no. You have yet to eat a good toasty unless you have one of these bad boys laying around? Exactly. No, that's exactly it. That's the thing. That's the camping toasty maker. We have those. We've had those for like when you go camping, or if you go out, get a little fire going, flip it in there. Oh, good shit. I misunderstood. Joe would rather have just cheese. That's okay. I just put cheese in sometimes. Have you tried it with? Have you tried a proper toasted sandwich with ham? So now Sen is reflecting. No, I'm projecting. I'd put kimchi or sauerkraut in a grilled cheese. Ooh, I've never tried that. I don't like warm ham or bacon? Wait, you don't like... Okay, wait. So do you eat... Wait. Wait. So, like, I understand you can have, like, cold ham on, like, a sandwich. You have cold bacon? How does... Huh? Wait, now I'm confused. I don't know. Oh, you just don't eat bacon. Okay, you don't eat... No, that's fair. That's fair. But because of the way you said it, it made it sound like you eat ham and bacon, just not when it's warm. Which is why I was confused. If you don't like the taste of ham or bacon, fair enough, you know? Interesting on the kimchi. Can't imagine it with cheese. I'm trying to think if I've ever had kimchi with cheese. I haven't had sauerkraut with cheese. I don't think I've had kimchi with cheese. With actual ham slices, not whatever spam. Yeah, no. I think I've tasted spam maybe once in my life, if at all. Kimchi mac and cheese. Throws more food ideas in the pot. Kimchi mac and cheese. So why do I feel like all your ideas are just putting kimchi in it? Huh. Interesting. I've only had kimchi a few times, so I don't really... I can't, like, there are certain flavor compositions that I can sort of contemplate what it might taste like because I've had it enough. I don't think I've tasted kimchi enough to be able to, like, place what it would taste like with something mixed with, like, something else. Hi, Jeroen. Good evening. Welcome in. How's it going? How you doing today? The hot pot place near me has spam, and it's one of my faves. What's wrong with luncheon meat? I don't know. I just haven't had spam. I haven't really, like, consumed the unholy meat obelisk that is formed by the eldritch abominations enforcing their will upon lesser meaty beings, fusing them together into the amalgamation that is spam. I do like kimchi, but only one particular kind from a restaurant so far. The others are either too spicy or they have too sweet a taste. Too sweet? Huh. I don't think I've ever associated kimchi with sweet. I did just save 3-month-old kimchi for kimchi chigai. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna need to Google that one. Oh, great Google. Explain to me. What is this? Ooh. Oh, that looks good. Okay, now you've just made me hungry. Zozo share, please. Please and thank you. I've only had it with rice dishes, so can't imagine with cheese. Have you had army stew? What the fuck is army stew? Or Korean ramen with cheese? There's not a lot of... So, okay, to put into perspective real quick, here in the Netherlands, there is not a lot of, Eastern food. It's becoming more of a thing now, but especially, it's mostly a thing to, go to a restaurant and have it, which I don't really go to restaurants a lot right now since I don't have money. But, in terms of, Asian, supermarkets, there are very few. It is very hard to find them around here. So, a lot of, those kinds of recipes, as much as I'd want to try and make them myself, I don't get the chance to, because it's really hard to source the ingredients. Did I miss much last week? No, I don't think you missed too much, no. We played some Bitcraft, we vibed, we were cozy. I can't remember if you were there for the Lost Control stream, but it turned out that I don't have access to the DLC, even though Steam thinks I have the DLC, so I can't buy the DLC because I'm supposed to have the DLC, but I don't have the DLC. So I need to figure and fix that out. So once I fix that, we can go back and finish off Control's DLCs. But until Steam stops being a bitch, can't do that. So yeah. You missed quote 40. That too. The food talk is making me hungry too. Good. At least I won't be the only one suffering here. The only noodles I've had with cheese so far is egg noodles with veg and grated cheese on top with soy sauce. Ooh, sounds so good right now. Ruby, thank you for the hydrate. I don't have my water bottle with me, so I'm gonna go grab it in just a second. I'm saving it for later. I'm going out to eat and I don't have any spare calories to eat now. You better pay food tax, Joe. I'm just saying. Nothing out of the ordinary then, yeah. Then if you have Shin Ramyun and kimchi available, you can make army stew. I don't think I've seen Shin Ramyun. But now I'm gonna have to go see. I will keep my eyes peeled. We almost out of control. We are very much out of control. But yeah, we started, yesterday we started with Ni no Kuni II. And today, the intention is to continue with it, even though we've already been going for an hour and a half and we haven't started yet. So I think we should probably get started soon. It's so nice. And fried mushrooms too. Ooh, that sounds really... Maybe I will do it. You better. If you don't pay food tax, Joe, I'm letting you know right now. You won't get any more sauce. Yeah, there you go, Joe. The service will no longer be provided if you don't pay food tax. Okay, fine. Chat,
Since it's been a few days since I've made Brian say meow. Too? Since I know that Sen loves it when Brian says meow. Too? Smile.
I do. I have missed Brian saying meow too. Thank you for that, Yurun. Thank you. I do this. I talk about food more. Once we start talking about food, yeah. Making me hungry and not wanting to look at the boring stuff in the freezer. The takeout is calling your name. Let's go, Joe. Temptation. Unpaid food tax, where? No, Joe's gonna pay. Food tax, yeah. So we have in the Discord, you're in the Discord, right, Zozor? Are you? Wait. Now I'm questioning. I don't know if you're not in the Discord, Zozor, then you're not! Oh, shit. Well, here you go. If you would like to join the Discord. So in the Discord, we have, in the town hall section, we've got an area called the Tasty Tavern, which is basically just there for you to pay your food tax. And by food tax, we mean basically when you eat something tasty, you have to take a picture of the food and share it with us, so that we can all drool over the tasty food that you're eating. Not the ham, stop. Joe's upset. Joe is upset. But yeah. So there's that. There you go. Oh! I see it pop up with the welcome desk. It's a Zozo! Yay. That's a hi to Zozo in the Discord. Do I spam photos of my sushi adventures? Yes. It's not, so yeah, it's both for like, if you cook food, if you order out, like if you've got like delivery, if you go out to a restaurant, whatever, if it's food and it looks tasty, you share it. Just share your tasty food. That's the whole point of the Tasty Tavern. I don't usually take photos of the food I make. Well, now's a great time to start. Don't worry, I have that too sometimes, where like I make something and then I start eating it and then I'm like, shit, I didn't take a picture. My soul is crying. I wish monies won't allow. Poor thing. Poor Ruby. Won't be for like another 7 hours though. I'm still at work. That's fine. But you better pay, Joe. I promise you. Sauce, yes. Joe knows what I'm talking about. I now realize I have the most powerful bargaining chip against Joe. I have the ultimate threat. Yeah. Okay. All right, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to go get my water bottle refilled because it is empty. You are gonna do the same if you need to, and then when I get back, we're going to start up Ni no Kuni. What I will. It's only gonna take a minute for me to grab my water bottle, so I'm not even gonna put us on BRB. But I'm gonna let the game boot up in the meantime. All right, sound good? Sound like a deal? Plan? We got it? Okay. I will see you guys in a minute. Be right back. Okay. I've returned with water. I hope all of you lovely beans have hydrated as well. I'm going to set us into Ni no Kuni. And we're gonna get going. And bop bop. Alright. There we are. Good. Everybody has drank their waters. You had your water. Is the category swam? You've paid your sushi tax. Oh. Oh, that's good. Oh. That is good sushi. Oh, that looks really tasty. That looks really tasty, so. Holy heck. Obligatory, that's kind of fishy. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, chat. We like it fishy. Mm-hmm. We are some fishy individuals around here. Oh. Also just gonna stay there? Okay. There we go. Right. So let us load ourselves back in. I must have omakase once a year now. I'm spoiled by my friends. Oh no. Kitties do like fish. This is true. Wait, this makes me nervous. It's okay. Cats just like to lick fish, you know? You've never complained about it before, Jar. What? Alright. So, right, so where we were is we got caught by the pirates. And this is the leader of the pirates. And his daughter got captured by the wyvern. So now they've let us free so that we can go and try and save them. That's basic, so we can save his daughter. Because Evan's a good little boy. He wants to be, we are heroes, we are protagonists. But yeah, what happened was, this little guy over here, if you weren't here yesterday, this is, was going to be King Evan, but there was a coup. And this man over here, Roland, is who we started the game with, is a president of, I guess, America, was over to a summit, got blown up in a nuclear bomb, isekai'd, and then got isekai'd into this world, where he suddenly appeared much younger, like he looks now, because he was like a man with, an old man with gray hair before he got nuked. Now he's got long, silky black hair instead. He got isekai'd, but he did get isekai'd along with his phone and his Glock, into the prince's bedroom. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Nala wants to go. All right. Yeah, us, former President Roland, got nuked, isekai'd into Prince Evan's bedroom, then a coup occurred, mice tried to take over the world, take over the kingdom and kill Evan, and then we helped Evan escape, and now we're a team, and we're out here in the world. And now our goal is for Evan needs to find a kingmaker, which are these like legendary beasts that let you become a king. So that he can create his own kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after or something. Also, this place is full of furries. And Evan here is a half furry. Because one of his parents was a furry and the other one was a human. Yeah, that's about it. There's your lore dump. There's your catch up. Oh yeah, and when we traverse the world, we're chibis. Look how cute these are. I don't want to get up. Get up, Pokes. Wait, why you got fish in your bed? I was gonna say, obviously, Plius has a blowhigh. He's a bottom. All bottoms have blowhighs. It's unavoidable. It's a canon event, which is why I can say I don't have a blowhigh, which means I'm not a bottom, chat. Yeah. Bet y'all didn't see that one coming. I'm taking Sen to IKEA. Gets in the car. We believe it. Hey, I can send you a picture right now. I don't have a blowhigh, which means, yeah, it's a canon event. I keep hearing Roland, and remember, this wasn't. Wait, you used to be Roland? Wait, is this you, Ruby? Are you former president of the United States, sent into a furry fantasy world via a nuclear explosion isekai? Adorable, I know, right? It's so cute. Before I disappear into lurk mode, how does everyone feel about Rabbit? I think Rabbit's tasty. Yeah. A little chewy, from what I can remember. I haven't had it all. I've had it like once or twice. And I think I remember it being kind of chewy. But otherwise tasty. I also have a big Toothless in my bed, which might not be the smartest idea. Uh-oh. Lars is trying to learn how to tame a dragon. As long as it's not a bad dragon, it's fine. But, we believe. Also, thank you for the stretch, Cesar. Okay, we'll do a quick stretch and continue. There we go. We're stretched and ready to go. I'll take pics. It is Lunar New Year and we're getting something new. Good. Perfect. Thank you, Zozo. The tiny squeaks people make when stretching. I'm so loud when I stretch, bro. It's not okay. I'm such a squeaky stretcher. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Let's see. Where are we? Okay. I'm guessing the Wyvern's Den must be over that way. You don't say. Alright, time for shower. We'll be back. Have fun. The game is so cute. Okie dokies. Have a good shower, Ruby. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. That boing wants to fight. Okay, well. They're tiny. Alright. Right. This was our dash. This is the jump. Oh yeah, you see these little green guys over here? These are the Higgledies. Look at them.
I need your help.
We need their help. Now he has a cannon. Look how cute these little guys are, bro. Look at them all. Ah! I was looking at my Higgledies. You can't attack me while I'm looking at my Higgledies. Get back here. Alright, right here. Fireball! Okay. And then... Alright. We got him. Fireball! They were cheering, yes! They cheer, and they make little noises, and they speak in Higgle Piggle. Their vocabulary is basically like a Pokemon, except instead of only saying their name, they also say Piggle. And variations of and shortenings of Higgle and Piggle. Obtained an angel's tear. Oh. Why was it crying? I don't know if this is the way we're supposed to. Come on, okay, fine.
I'll do my best. Take that! Take that! Yeah!
Ah. Ow! Get down. Look at him. This one has a little leaf on his head. I need these ones. These ones cast a healing spell sometimes. Yay! There you go. Thank you. Fireball. Water ball. Magic.
I'm counting on you.
They're so cute, bro. See, well, this is what I'm saying. These the Higgledies are so cute. Okay, I don't know what way we're supposed to actually wait. Map. Oh, these both go the same way. Sort of. We're supposed to go over to there. Okay. I need 500. Not allowed. You have all the fishes. But he doesn't have the Higgledy-Piggledies.
I'll do my best. Yeah!
What? You can't deny him his Higgledy-Piggledies, Biotic. That's rude.
I'm counting on you.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay, that's a wind spell that we've unlocked. Okay. Let's try this again. That's like a really close range, actually. Gotcha. Hey!
I need your help.
Get him, Higgle. Look at him with his little cannon. Look at him go! There we go. They're so cute. Not allowed you have your fishies because you own share his plushies. Wow. All the fishies. Have you seen some people's bedrooms? Infinite blow high. Also true. Yeah, but that's the femboy bedroom though, players. See, you've got the bottom bedroom has like a handful of blow high at most. The femboy bedroom is all blow high. There's a difference there, you know? I don't feel like you can compare the average person to the femboy. They are an entirely separate species. Yeah, the bottom's bedroom. The bedroom of a bottom has a handful of blow high at the most. No, don't go away. I wanted your fireball. Back. Did he just throw a little sword? There. Why'd you make a room just for me? It's your room. Everyone has their own room. Why is that weird? You can't get up. How does one achieve this space? Mysterious power seems to be hiding the way ahead. You can't go that way until... Oh. Mysterious. Yes. But it's a blue chest, so we can't unlock that. We haven't gotten any keys. We go up here? No. There's probably like some pathway. I need to stop sidetracking and just focus on the story. I need to focus my poor little brain. Okay. Fine, we'll fight you. Please.
I'll do my best.
Ah, get the bird, yes. Slap him down before he can react. We have the best Higgledy-Piggledies around. No one can compare to our Higgles or our Piggles. Oh, the wyvern. Great.
Don't we need a bit of time for the jingle jingles too?
The jingle jingles. Oh. Absolutely obliterated. Bam! We blasted him so fast. I'm so good at this game, bro. You guys see that? You see how professional your streamer is? Master gamer right there. Do we need time for the jingle jingles though? What did the jingle jingles do? So far we've only got our Higgledies and our Piggledies. Slap him. Get the bird out. Ow! Who did that? Yeah. Get fired. Stab. There we go. I am like the system. So the way, for those who weren't here for the first stream, so the way the combat like works is your characters have 3 melee weapons and 1 ranged weapon, and the melee weapons charge up this kind of like, I think they called it like,
Careful, everyone.
I call it zing, I think is what they called it, as you're hitting enemies. And then when you cast a spell, it costs mana, which are those little blue crystals that are above their HP bar. But on top of costing mana, if your zing bar is full, your spells deal like bonus damage or something, or like have additional effects. And so you like quick swap between different melee weapons to cast your stronger spells. It's a weird system, but I don't hate it. But that's why you'll see me like sometimes spam a spell back to back. Is because like now, for example, you see in the top left there, 2 of the swords that I've got are already at full zing, which means I can just use them for enhanced slash.
counting on you.
Eat this!
Nope. Down. Alright. Where do we... How much area here? I kinda wanna sidetrack real. I know I said I wouldn't, but I see a chest over there. So I wanna sidetrack for the chest.
I'll do my best.
Eat this!
Hey, come back here. Thank you. Dang birds. Gust-proof basic wizard wear. Oh, see, it was worth it. Now we got gust-proof basic wizard wear. Gives us more magic resist. And then I'll give him the old cloak so it gets better overall tanky stuff as well. Yeah. We're getting a lot of gear pieces, which is good because I'm assuming we're probably going to get a bunch of characters in classic JRPG fashion. So we'll be able to gear everybody up pretty quick. That looks like a cave. That's probably another, like, dungeon thingy for later. I guess for now we're just gonna go back. You respawn? They respawn so quickly. Oh, here, you know, can I, like, sneak around them? Ah. Aha! We're sneaky. Look at us be sneaky! Alright, let's fight this one, because he's high level. Give me more experience.
You ready for this?
What's that? 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. So well, never mind. Someone will be silly. This. There are small mushrooms growing here. If they were bigger, you might be able to use them to make your way onward. Ah. I bet we're gonna find a Higgledy around these parts that'll be able to empower the mushrooms.
Ah,
It must be the Wyvern's Den. Let's hurry. Alright, we were busy trying to save someone's life. I forgot, my bad. I hope you're not claustrophobic.
hmm.
You must be keeping Tani somewhere further inside. Look at our little Higgledies. So cute. We got our... This is the ones that we have, by the way. We've got Runcible the Righteous, which is the little gray one. And he's shy. Then we've got Whiff Waff the Wafty. He's also shy. And he's the green one. And then the green one with the leaf is Filigree the Flighty. And he's cowardly. And you can put together a team of 4 of them in your party, alongside your actual party member. Hunger Cat also has a Lunar New Year event. I did see something about that, yeah. Roland's journal has been updated. Oh shit. Oh, we read this one. Wandering Wordsmith. Yeah. Now we've read Floyd. World in Pictures. Here's something I painted on a journey through the rolling hills. I can still feel the gentle breeze on my face and the beauty of the landscape. It was just so peaceful. Hard to believe that Ding Dong Dell was in the middle of a coup at the time. What a wonderful painting. Does the painting look surreal? This really is superb. Password protected. I've seen monsters in this world like nothing I've seen. Wait, like nothing I've seen outside of movies at least. We're talking living skeletons, sentient blobs of goo, you name it. Luckily, most of them aren't too smart, but the wyverns are different. They speak and sometimes take humans hostage. Dun dun dun. Like. That's another Higgledy stone. Well met, traveler. Show me what you've got, give me what I like, and I will like you quite a lot. Now, let's talking about that cream, ain't it? The lovely, simple white stuff. Lovely and smooth it is. What? Single cream? Try offering up a dollop of single cream. Well done, traveler. This is what I mean. That's the greatest offering that I've ever seen. Oh, he's a little void boy. Oh, look at him with his little horns. The Higgledy hidden inside the stone comes flying out. Tove the Tenebrous has decided to join you on your adventure. Oh, look at him. Of course, Plyce is immediately intrigued by the concept of cream. This brought me back to OG Demon Souls when I could infuse my weapon with sticky white stuff. No. Nah, you're lying. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Save progress. This game does not autosave. So, like a good old-fashioned JRPG, if we suddenly die after 2 hours without saving, we're rolled back. So I gotta be careful. Oh my god. There's nobody here. Yeah, something's not right.
Evan!
Up there. Oh. The wyvern.
What brings you here?
Why does he sound like Schmeagol? We've come to rescue Tani. The pirate girl, eh?
Schmeagol. There we go. You do not seem like sky pirates. To me, pink skin. Too small and succulent. Cloud Coil Canyon belongs to we wyverns, yes? You have no business here. Leave this place. Leave this place.
Okay, I'm not gonna repeat it 16 times. I get it. We get it.
Excuse me.
We're not leaving without Tani. Attaboy, Evan. Attaboy. If this wasn't our business before, it sure is now. Yes.
You will not forget your stubborn. Okay, well, we're going straight into the battle. Ah!
Eat this!
Despicable weakling.
Do I have to do everything myself?
Oh! Ow. What is... I want to have him... Do your thing, buddy! Oh! I'm sorry, what? Hey, ow. Arr! Yeah, that spell's dangerous. I need you.
I need your help.
No! Evan! Alright.
Don't let me down!
I keep pushing B to dodge.
Make yourselves useful!
Make yourselves useful.
Eat this!
Oh shit.
Eat this!
Ah! Ow.
Hey,
A lot harder, we need to bring him back down to earth. Okay, well that's great and all, but like... Wiggles. Wiggles, please. His friend.
don't let me down!
Hit him. Brother. There we go.
Eat this!
Ah. Got his friends again. Get in there. Whee!
Eat this!
Ow. Damn it. That's annoying. There you go. Get him! Yes! Whew! Phew! We did it. Just. Yeah. And the others seem to have scuttled off too. I suppose they must be keeping Tani through there. I hope she's okay. A Nyx-proof light tunic. Well. What's that do? Greatly boosts resistance to nixing. Slightly boosts money dropped by foes. Gimme. Gimme that money. Alright. We gotta be careful, but I think we'll... Door out. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the save spot first. Because I feel like there's gonna be more enemies through here. So just in case. Before I get my ass obliterated. And we have to do that entire fight again. There are a lot of bones in here. An impressive amount, to be honest. Oh. Biffroff, cut her down, would you?
Careful.
Just a quick spread of sticky white stuff on the blade
It's
before
you,
going to work.
The little boy from
No!
What are you doing here?
Cursed old mad. It's a temporary buff. After 2 days, it's all dead. 2 days!
Little boy? You can't be much older than me.
all right. Keep your hair on.
Evan. My name is Evan.
And I'm Roland.
Evan and Roland, eh? Well, thanks for coming to the rescue. I didn't have either of you down as the reckless type, but you must be to have come here. Speaking of which, why didn't that grizzled old coward Batu come and get me himself?
We made an agreement. In return for securing your freedom, he promised to grant us safe passage to the King's Cradle.
Haven't you been paying attention during biology? Yay.
Really? He said that? Ha! I knew it! I knew he'd take a shine to you. You've got that same twinkle in your eye.
I most certainly do not.
You most certainly do too. It's like you can both see something. Something
Very
no
natural
one else
conversation.
Can.
Worry not, they renamed it on the remake because post 2020 Sony can't have fun anymore. Aww. Sad. What is it called now? Gooey white stuff?
Hey everyone, I'm home.
Tani? She's back! Young Tani's back! That, you say? So she is.
Back safe and sound, boss.
Aye.
Went and got yourself captured, eh, girly?
Yeah.
Yeah, boss. Sorry, boss. Evan, lad, you were as good as your word. Though I shall be as good as mine. You may pass freely through the canyon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief Batu. The child running in the background again. One step closer to the King's Cradle, huh? You really are serious about going then? To the cradle? Yes. Yes. Well, the quickest way there is to fly, of course. What are you going all the way up there for? This one he is all set to hook himself a kingmaker and become lord of the whole wide world, don't you know?
Really?
King of the whole wide world, you say? I mean, you have some pretty big ideas for such a pipsqueak. Well, you only end up getting lost if you go on your own. Alright, I'm coming with you. You are? I love his face. Just, oh. And what need have ye to be traipsing along to your doom with these sorry swabs, girly? You're the one who's telling me to do what I want whenever I want. Well, this is what I want to do right now, and I'm going to do it, so there. Wow. Top tier. Sticky white slime. I mean... Did they really change it then at that point? Hope you don't mind me tagging along, Evan. Not that you've got much choice. Connie is now a member of your party. I'll be waiting at the takeoff spot down below. Give me a shout when you're ready. Well, look at that. Let's, She has a spear? Damn, and a short bow. Okay. Well, let's swap her into some good armor. Oh. Her own armor is actually kind of better. Yeah. These are better. Boost that up. Give her a little mage's ring. Give her the hearty pendant. Just so she has a bit more. Alright. Onboard Tani's sky skimmer and set out. First I want to see any more stuff around. This. Like a munchy nut. You can never have too many munchy nuts, Chad. Or pebbles. Lambkin cotton. The shop that they were talking about.
Come to do some shopping, eh?
Yeah. Massive mallet. The weapon for someone we haven't gotten yet. I actually have a decent amount of money, so we could... I feel like we'll drop a better weapon for her quickly. I think I'm okay with just as it now.
What else can I do for you?
We can sell some of them. We can't sell his Glock though. The Glock is too important.
What else can I do
There.
for you?
Oh wait. Armor we can can get our detox slippers out.
What else can I do for you? I'll be seeing you again then.
Thank you for buying all my junk, lady. Alright. Let's go talk to Tani.
Hi. Hiya.
Into the King's Cradle is a pain, but lucky for you, I'm here to give you a lift. All set? Yep. Let's get going.
Heaven, lad.
Have you a moment for old Batu before you take off? I couldn't very well deny young Tani back there in front of everyone.
No, listen here.
But there's not a soul been to that cradle and made it back unscathed. If she comes home with so much as a scratch, I'll have your hide, understand? Yes, Chief Batu. We'll be very careful. Tani will be safe with us, I promise. I think we're ready. No one's escaped there alive. So, like... So what, he thinks we'll escape alive and she won't? If anything, we'll just all die together. Cradle's up there.
Wow.
There sure is a lot of stairs.
All right.
Here we are at last, come on. We're going up. What do we got?
Huh.
This is where we get our Kingmaker, huh?
Hmm.
Yes, if we can prove ourselves worthy. This. Wanderer, seekest thou to prove thyself a king? Talking statues. What's next? I do. My name is Evan Pettywhisker of the House Tildrum. What a beautiful name. Pettywhisker. I have come to make a pact with one of the great guardians. Very well. Then the trials of knowledge and courage await.
Go forth.
Leave thy companions behind thee, and go forth. The time to prove thy worth has come, Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum.
Blimey.
Blimey, good luck. You'll be fine. You can do this.
Phew.
Poofs away. Where am I? Behold the trial of knowledge. This story, like any other, is possessed of a beginning, a middle, and an end. Trace the trail of this tale to pass the trial, or go back on thyself and... Could that be where the story begins? Approach beginnings and select begin the trial to start. The aim is to follow the story in the correct order from statue to statue until you reach the end. If you pass a statue checkpoint in the wrong order, you'll fail the trial and have to start again. So you'll need to read the story carefully and work out which part comes where. You may also come across wheels which turn the statue next to them through 90 degrees. Apparently, this may also have an important bearing on how the checkpoints work. If you think you went through the checkpoint in the right order but you still didn't pass the trial, try checking the direction the statues are facing. Also, you'll notice that tiles fall away as you walk over them, so you'll need to trace a single path without going back on yourself. If you get stuck, press button to try again. Once upon a time, the world was ruled by an evil dragon possessed of terrible power. A little boy from a little village, determined to rid the world of the dragon's misery and bring happiness back to all, set out to defeat the beast. At his touch, the magic wand handed down by the people of his village stirred to life, and thus he was granted the power of sorcery. Drawn by the call of the wand, a fairy came to the boy and befriended him. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey to save the world. Okay, so we need to go to the left. Bonus orbs. When the trial begins, you'll notice some floating orbs above certain squares. You don't have to collect these, but if you do, you can earn a bonus at the end. I mean, who am I to deny a bonus? Interesting. Okay. So we need to go to the boy, then the wand, and then the fairy. However, the position that the wand is in right now is problematic to say the least. Okay. So I feel like once upon a time the world was ruled over by an evil dragon now. I think we go across here. To the little boy from the village. Right. Now we need to get to the wand. And the fairy, but there is a wheel over there. Do we go this? I feel like we have to go to the wheel. Oh, now I'm confused. Okay, wait. Let me restart. Okay, so it only turns the face. Facing of the fairy. Oh, wait, I think I see. No. Hmm? We need to go to the wand. Then back to the fairy. Okay, can I go diagonally across the... No. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh.
I'm actually like slightly confused by this. So, unless the path comes back afterwards? Oh wait.
Oh.
Okay. Then... What did it say about the... Fairy came to the boy and befriended him, drawn by the call of the wand. So maybe it needs to look at the wand? You reached the end of the chapter, move to the next. Yes. The other two of them set on a journey to... You've chosen the right path and reached the end of the chapter. There we go, okay. We got Soreway, some strong sixth sense sensor, leather armor.
Yes!
The door, it's open! Okay, now I'm getting it. Because if the trial is not... Oh my goodness, okay. Guided by his friend the fairy, the boy roamed the land and gathered together a band of faithful companions. The first was a kind-hearted harpist, whose magical melodies could soothe even the fieriest soul. The second was a brave pistolier, ever ready to help his friends through the hardship they face on the quest. I realize now, so you didn't have to get to the door, you just had to get to the book at the end. Okay, so harpist to pistolier. The third was a wise wizard, who took the boy as his apprentice and taught him all he knew of the ways of magic. His party of heroes thus assembled, the boy found the courage at last to face the monsters that troubled the world, and so he and his companions set out to battle them wherever they might be found. So, harp, gun, wizard, boy, monster, but the boy also needs to face the monster. Okay, I think I see what. Sorry, we'll go this way. Harpist. So we go here. To the gunner. Wizard. We can go here. So that they face each other. Yeah, we go around. Huh. Oh, I want to get the orb though as well. But I can't now. Oh, I think I have to grab the orb on the way in? Okay, I want to try again because I want to try and get all of them.
Oh.
I want to try and get all the orbs. So I think we have to... We can go around that way to get to turn that guy around. Oh, no. No, because as soon as we step on the thing, we can't step backwards. So I think... Do we go around to turn them first and then walk the path? I think that's it. Okay. Here's the idea, I think. So we go around here. Turn it so the boy faces the monster. Go around here. Turn it so the monster faces the boy. Then we go down this way. Select the orb, tap you. Tap you. Tap you. We don't need to turn them anymore, so we can go through tap you. And then we've got the book. Move on to the next? Yes. And so he and his companions set out to battle. Yeah, we chose the right path to reach the end of the chapter. Sixth sensor. Re-leafed Soarway. A warlock's one.
Yes!
The door, it's open. Okay. I like these. These are nice little puzzles. They're fun little puzzles. I wonder if this will be the last part. Gee. By you contemplating that, I assume it will. The evil dragon who ruled over the world. Yeah, I assumed it would be a best of 3 type situation. The ending, there you go. The evil dragon who ruled over the world could not be defeated until the 4 towers emitting the evil aura that protected him had been destroyed. The first tower looming in front of him, the wizard laid it low with a mighty spell. The second was close by the pistolier who carefully took aim, felled it with a single shot. The third was sent toppling when the harpist turned to a soldier and spurred him on with her songs. Harpist turned to a soldier and spurred him on with her songs. The fourth tower, which stood in front of the ferry, was flattened when he ran into it head first as fast as he could. His towers gone, the dragon was vulnerable at last, and the final battle began in earnest. As the fight between them raged, the boy spied his chance when the dragon turned to face him, and let loose the legendary spell Mornstar. It struck the dragon, who fell down dead. Thus the world was saved, and all lived happily after. The first is the wizard. So wait. The first is wizard. So wizard, pistolier, harpist looking at a soldier, fairy. Okay. How the fuck am I supposed to get to the... Oh, that's probably what those red things are. Sorry. Yeah. Wizard? Oh, I see. We can turn the dragon with the red thing. Alright. Then it's the pistolier. Face his tower. Next up is the harpist, who needs to look at the soldier. Also, we can go down This way. Select. Alright, oh, maybe I was supposed to do this the other way around. If I walk up to the harpist now, I don't have a path back. Does she need to face it when I hit it? Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, okay, so she needs to face it when I... No, I see what I... Here. Here. Then, back here, what I need to do, cross over, turn the harpist, walk, or yeah, cross over, turn the harpist to face soldier. He pops this. I go back around here. Back to here. Grab here. Here. Grab here. Up here. The boy is the last one, so we need the fairy next. So I need to go to here. And turn the dragon so that I can use it for the pathway. And I need to face the fairy. At the tower. Smash. And then the dragon... The clock is making me... The clock is very stressful. Oh, no. I don't want to restart. I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it correctly. I just want to double check. The dragon is facing him, right? The fight between them raged. The boy spied his chance when the dragon turned to face him. So the dragon needs to face the boy. Bada bing, bada bomba. Story complete. The legendary spell Monster. Goes on the right path. We got another 3-leaf soarway. A sage's secret. And a samshir. Oh, another big fancy sword. Thy knowledge is proven.
Oh.
And how I'm supposed to leave, I wonder? No, probably not. I think we have to just stay in here forever. Why does it have eyes? It looks so silly. Where am I? A small spoiler, this is retelling the story. I assumed as much, yeah. It's awfully high up. The trial of courage awaits. Those eyes.
Go forth.
Draw thy sword. Vanquish the foe before thee. Wonder what kind of foe it'll be. I kind of want it. Do I take it? I mean, it has much higher stats. Fuck it. Swords. Anything else I need about? No, what was that other item I got? Our new ranged weapon, but our current ones. Sage's Secret. Restores a lot of HP and MP. Okay. Here I thought we'd get like a cool weapon or something. Alright. Alright. Looks like a sort of arena, I suppose. This is where the trial will take place. You don't say, Evan. He is, I mean, he did just prove his knowledge, so you can tell. Oh. Thog. Monstrously muscled metal tester. Alright. Oh yeah. What do you mean no one to help you? You've got all the Higgledies and the Biggledies.
I'm counting
Do
on
it.
you.
Ow.
I need your help.
Sweet. Sweet. Smack that ass. It's an itchy ass around here. I'm not alone, my friends are with me. Bite. Ooh, he's angry. Oh lord, he angry. You doing the Donkey Kong thing. Ooh.
I'm counting on you.
Ow. I need to stop casting spells while. Oh yeah. Stop throwing rocks at me, sir. Ow. Okay, we're good. Ain't nothing to worry about. Bonk him. Dodge him. Bonk him again. Dodge. Oh. Dodge. Bonk. Dodge. Bonk, bonk. Bonk him again. Bonk him again. And with a fireball. Yeah. Get him, Evan. Ah! We smacked him. So good at this. Where's the ex-president? No, he has to do this alone. Evan had to do it alone because he's proving himself to be a king. There they are. Evan! You did it. You did it. I did! Masterful writing.
Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum, thou hast proven thyself worthy. A kingmaker shall be thine.
Damn, they just hand these things out like candy. All you gotta do is beat up a monkey. We got a giant ball! And inside the giant ball was a smaller ball.
So, where is it?
Oi, don't be here, man!
What's with this little guy? Is he a monster?
Oh, that cheek!
Oh, that's charming, that is. Monster indeed. I'm your flippin' kingmaker, ain't I? Coyilo don't know how to hurt a bloke's feelings.
Hello?
So, you're my kingmaker?
That's right, man.
That I am, sunshine. Name's Lofty. Lovely to meet you and all that. So, Evan passed the trial with, flying colors, it looks like. Which means he can become a king again, right?
You ain't wrong there.
It does indeed. You have my full permission to rule over a realm of your very own. I think he might be. I'm waiting for him to actually talk. Thank you. I'm sorry if I seem ungrateful. It's just I was expecting someone grander.
Okay.
Course, stab me in the heart, why don't you? The nerve. I'll have you know I can look very grand indeed when I have a mind to. Not at the moment, but anyway. It's time to make our bond official. You got anything on you we can use to swear a pact over? It'll become a sacred treasure of your kingdom, so don't go giving me weapons all caked with monster blood or anything like that, you hear?
Oh,
It might be Cockney, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm waiting to hear his voice. I'm very curious what they've made him sound like. Of course, I completely forgot. It sounds as if my sword and wand won't do. Let me see. Come on, man. I haven't got all day. Ah. What about this stick? Tidy, right? Let's... Hang on.
Really?
A stick? He wants to make the sacred bond over a flippin' stick? You're a one, you are. Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Looks like a nice sturdy one, at least. Yes. Okay, here goes. Hold up the royal twig.
Come on.
I know, right? All he said was, come on, but he said it so quick.
Yes, beautiful. Righto, my turn.
He speaks too quickly. Oh my god, they're touching streams.
That's us joined forever.
Good.
I think that is Welsh. Maybe? He speaks way too fast with way too little words that I can't properly place the accent, but I think it might be Welsh. I now pronounce us king and kingmaker. May the king's bond that now binds us remain thick and lustrous till death do us part. Oh, they're married. They touched streams and now they're married. A king's bond, huh? doesn't look very thick to me.
Crikey!
Well, I've only just made it, ain't I? When Evan Bayer's kingdom gets going, it'll soon fatten up. Then we had better start building our kingdom right away. That's the spirit, man. Flip, I almost forgot. I got something else amazing to give you, innit? Something amazing? That's right, man. You got a load of this little beauty. The Tactic Tweaker. What is it? Some kind of stone tablet? Ah, man. Not just some kind of stone tablet. A stone tablet containing the almighty power of me, your Kingmaker. Why do they spell the your? Why is it with an E? Why are you ER? That it feels uncomfortable to read. Or as I like to call it, the Tactic Tweaker. Just as Lofty says, the Tweaker is a very special stone tablet that can have all kinds of interesting effects on how you do battle. You can access it from the main menu. Huh. Okay. If you can get it set just right, every battle you come across will be a breeze, man. Just so you know, we have no idea what you're on about. Ah, fine. Well, just have a fiddle around with it and you'll soon figure out what's what. Alright. We've done what we came here to do. Let's get back to the Sky Pirates base. Talk about a refreshing breeze, there's Brayson. Alright, let's go and let the boss know we're back. We leveled up though. And we upgraded Roland's journal. Portrait of a pork chopper. Mad for monsters. Hey yo. Yar, feast ye eyes on this shot I took of a fearsome pork chopper. 'Twas no mean feat getting this close, but it was more'n worth it. These beasties ain't daft, they can use such weapons as they take off their victims. You'll find them in Cloud Coil Canyon, so watch out. Snapping a close-up like this took real guts. Pork choppers are impressive beasts indeed. You have excellent taste in monsters? Are we surrounded by monster fuckers? To become a king in this world, you have to make a pact with a creature known as a Kingmaker. But in order to do that, you first have to pass a test. One which involves fighting. Suffice to say, it's way more dangerous than becoming president, even if you're not a kid. Weren't you before? Well, I mean, at least most of you are closeted monster fuckers. You don't admit it out loud. Most of you. By most of you, I'm excluding Klaus, but like the rest of y'all.
Ahoy there.
Made it back in one piece then, eh, lad? Oh, so it's fine if we don't show it in public? I mean, it's up to you. You're allowed to show it in public or not, but most of you don't. Besides you. By the look on your face, you didn't come home empty-handed. No, this is my Kingmaker, Lofty. Is it indeed? He looks so stupid. He's a little, ain't he?
Oi!
As you, Shorty.
Alright, you scurvy dogs, make ready for a feast. These king-making swabs here deserve a celebration. A feast, boss? Truly?
Ah!
Yahar! Yahar!
That night, the Sky Pirates celebrated Evan and his friend's success into the wee small hours. They all agreed that Evan was a fine young man indeed, and that he would make an even finer king.
Well, that was quick.
And then, morning came.
Look, the sun's coming up. Morning already?
Gosh.
Gosh. The dawn of a new day.
Evan? You mean to become king of this here world, is that not so?
Yes?
Well now, there's a thing. I see something in ye. And I'm not the only one.
What are you doing?
The men of Cloudcoil Canyon do hereby swear fealty. We serve you now, your majesty.
Huh? Gosh.
So it was that the very sky pirates who had once sworn to take Evan's life now swore to devote their own lives to serving him.
Well, that sure was
This
easy.
fledgling following, he took his first steps on the long road to ruling the world.
You seem pleased.
Sorry, Kitty. Oh dear.
I am. It all happened just as you said it would. I met lots of new people and made lots of new friends. Perhaps I really can keep my promise to Nella.
So you really are going to rule the world then? You don't do things by halves, do you? But building a kingdom is hard work, and building a great kingdom is even harder. It's not going to be easy.
I know that. But I'm going to try. I have to.
Spoken like a true leader. You'll be meeting a lot more people soon, Evan. You have to listen to them. All of them. And you have to remember the things they tell you.
Oh no, I have to
You'll make
remember
you a better
things.
king.
Oh, this is a
I'll
problem.
try my best.
Sorry, I'm talking as if I know everything again. But I'm right, I think. I trust the person who taught me all of this more than
We're
anyone else in
doomed.
the world.
It's over,
And
chat.
so should you.
It's all gonna fall
Until
apart.
next time, Evan. Goodbye.
But... Oh.
Our kingdom is doomed. Chapter 2 complete. Well, that's us signed up for a life of servitude. We can't very well up sticks and have every man, woman, and child among us set out after a king who don't even have a kingdom yet.
Yeah.
And we can't just run off and leave the base empty either.
Oi!
What are you two talking about? Just discussing the fact that we'll need to look for a suitable piece of empty land if we're to start building our new kingdom. Now that'll be an awful pain in the neck, won't it? Or you could just raid a village somewhere, started with that as your base, and...
No.
We're not pirates, understand? Alright, keep your hair on. Old Batu was just having a bit of fun with you. Anyway, if we're going to build a kingdom, we're going to need a good spot. Location is everything. Look at Roland's face. Talk about serious. That's because we're having a serious conversation. But I suppose he does look a little stern, huh? New nation is like a tiny defenseless animal, by which I mean is liable to be swallowed by the first predator that comes along. The only way for it to grow is to put itself somewhere out of harm's way. Anywhere else and you'll be overrun before you know it. What kind of place do we need to look for then? Someplace difficult to invade for sure, and with plenty of natural resources. Got both, you've got a chance. Someplace like... right here. Seems very open to me, but okay.
Evan and his motley crew of would-be kingdom builders turned their gaze eastward to the Heartlands. These verdant plains were as yet unclaimed by any nation. But would they prove a fitting place for Evan's promised kingdom? Chapter 3. The Town That Tempted Fate.
Heartlands aren't too far away, straight down the mountain and past the ruins. Shall we fly there?
Well, now.
It ain't exactly that we can't fly there. It's the Windsor Cloud Coil Canyon that set the old sky skimmers a-soaring. See, beyond the bounds of the valley, things get a mite hairy. Now see, I think I'd prefer to walk then.
Listen here.
Going by land ain't necessarily much safer, lad. There's a gaggle of bandits been bothering folks down around the ruins there of late. Bandits versus pirates, huh? Sounds like quite the showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's loads of them as well. It won't be pretty. We'll have to go mob-handed. We have a couple of halfway decent leaders of men among our number. Fetch that pair of numbskulls, will you, girlie?
Boss!
You rang, boss?
No, listen here.
We're away to set up a new kingdom down there on the Heartlands, lads. And we'll be needing to smash our way through a bandit or two to get there. Which is why you and your men will be joining us. A battle! Sure, and been long enough. A scrap, boys, at last, yar. Get away to that giggle. The cutesy giggle. What are you doing here, Geralt? I only sent for this here pair of scurvy dogs. Sorry, boss. Fancy to peek at this brave new world the bully's building is all. The more the merrier, right, Evan? Of course. Oh, if it's alright with the lad here, it is alright with me. You just be sure and make yourself useful, you hear? Aye aye, boss. Update. It looks like Kunbish, Chinggis, and Geralt are coming with you.
Listen here.
Now listen, I'll be fine beside you from here on out, lad. I'll leave the tactical tinkerings to you, but just you shout if I ain't doing as you need me to. Batu is now a member of our party. Oh shit.
I'll be counting on you.
Thank you, Batu. We'll be counting on you. So the Cloud Snake himself is part of the team now, huh? We couldn't ask for a more formidable ally than that. Alright then, it looks like it's time to head for the Heartlands. I want digestive biscuits? Ooh. Well, now you're making me hungry, so. They are tasty. Alright, only 3 party members can take part in battle at any one time, so your 4th member and beyond will be set aside as a reserve. Reserves earn slightly less experience. Move a character in and out of your battle party. Simply change their position in the list on the party menu screen. Oh gee, I wonder if he's going to be the one who uses the hammers. Let's take a wild guess. Oh look! Oh shit, he got big axes too! And he got a big scary bow. Whoa. Sorry. I'm sorry, child. You're getting swapped out for your father now. Get replaced. Man's got a giant axe. How can I not take him in the party? He's a big old brawler, man. Still need to equip him though. Boosts damage done by swords. That one should go to... Choppy boss's boots. Damage done by sword. Slightly fire resist. On. We don't actually have a ring. gonna be the swings and spins, attacking enemies all around him. Conjures up rocks that can be hurled at foes. Ah, brother's an earthbender too. She does a little lightning bolt. Nah, we gotta go with the earth, man. Okay. They're so hard to find. Zen? What? What? Oh, I thought you were reprimanding me. Okay, no, then it's fine. What did you find on your YouTube shorts? I'm slightly concerned. What did you find? YouTube shorts can be a scary place. Been linked. Oh!
Care.
Care. Okay. I will care, we'll care. Thank you, Star, for the self-care readings. Alright, chat, if I have to hydrate and stretch, then so do you. So you better pull out your water bottles and stretch your muscles right now. Or else. An emu unboxing? Wait, are digestive biscuits hard to find for you, Zozo? First person in my bloodline to see an emu unboxing? Oh my god, what? What is this? What is this curse? What the hell? What do you watch on YouTube, old man? That you get an emu unboxing as a video provided to you. Alright. Let's continue out on our adventure. They don't stock them in stores here? That's wild. I feel like I always see them like everywhere. Me. We got our Higgledies. Look, he's following us. A weird blob. Alright, let's beat up some things.
Yeah! Do your worst.
Oh shit. Oh my lord. Look at the man go. Are you? Easy. That's so weird. Yes. Just yes. Fair enough. I attempted to make some. They ended up as oatmeal shortbread biscuits. Slight difference between oatmeal shortbread biscuits and digestives, but you know. A simple mistake. Those do sound very tasty though, I will say.
Come on!
Hey. Freaking birds. Back here. Fireball. What the heck? We did it. They're so good. Tasty, yes, but not digestives. Maybe after I move, I can just pop across the pond and get some. Yes. If you just do a quick little back and forth to here, we can help you. I can get you some. I got plenty in the store. Chest is locked. Sad. Crying. Screaming. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta quickly make your way across the pond. We can supply you. Don't worry. Ship's a whole. Oh, bro, you have no idea how many times I've done stuff like that. The first time I went to the UK, where the pound shop near, because I was staying with Star. The shop close to her had these honey roasted cashews that we didn't have back home here. That tasted just absolutely divine. That I quite literally bought all of what they still had in the shop, and I brought just a whole like quarter of my suitcase was just these little bags of honey roasted cashews. My dad would do that with Vietnamese coffee.
Come on.
Your dad is a smart man. And you didn't even remember Hobnobs while you were here? Why would I? This was years ago. And when I didn't have Hobnobs when I was there. Star did not expose me to the Hobnob. And I didn't see them much in Scotland either. At least I didn't, no one told me to try them, so I didn't try them. I'm sure they were probably in like the Tesco, but no one said anything, so. Avast, the dogs be just beyond here. The bandits, you mean? That I do. Alright, time for Kunbish and Chinggis to make their sorry hides useful. Let's get this battle underway. We'll plant a standard for our troops to muster beneath. When you're ready to take to the field of battle, come there and say the word. Oh, we go to war. Skirmishes? Wait, oh shit. Skirmishes are army-on-army battles in which Evan takes to the field in command of up to 4 units. The aim is to have him guide his troops to victory. In order to begin a skirmish, approach the standard, plant it in the ground nearby, and order your soldiers to form ranks. Well, that sounds fun. Are ready to join the fray and take on the battle for the Heartlands. The recommended level for this skirmish is level 1. I think we might be okay in that case. Whoa, we're getting full on like strategy and everything. Okay. During briefings, you can prepare your army for the skirmish ahead by checking victory conditions, assessing enemy forces, boosting your might, and picking units. You can't buy boosts. Alright. Enemy might is 1,240. Victory condition is defeating all the bandits. Our failure is Evan's forces are defeated. They got Malatiers, irregular units. And then we've got Chinggis and Kunbish, who are sword and bow. We have 2,000 power versus their 1,200. Ah, we'll be. And I'll be in the UK and I'll do a meetup. Food restaurant hopping. To be fair, they're not as popular as the digestives. They're pretty much a British standard. I was gonna say digestives are also just a classic thing here as well. They're all over the stores here. Muster forces. The old heave-ho, this unit's attacks knock the enemy back further than usual, causing Sky Pirate raiding party to rain destruction on the enemy ahead of you. This unit's booty booster? Bro, if that's not my passive effect, then I don't know what is. This unit's presence on the field boosts the effect of blue and cold balls? What? An ear-splitting sound that rattles enemy troops, stopping them temporarily. Okay. Huh? What? This tactic can be unleashed shock tactic. When the guts gauge is full, it makes all allied attacks fully effective regardless of enemy unit type and greatly reduces might gauge consumption. Huh. Underdog ×2. I have no idea what any of that. Mobilize force. Charge! Ardlan's.
Hi there!
The bone-headed devils never change.
Good luck, everyone!
Okay. Controlling your units. When a unit even controls encounters an enemy, it will attack automatically. You can rotate units to the left using left bumper and to the right using right bumper. Ah, I see. So we can put our archers behind us.
Listen here.
You need to tell units what you need them to do. Which is our command, Your Majesty? Just say the word now. Okay. If we break the walls here first, we can take them each one at a time. Easy. The might gauge. By holding down one or the other button, you can have your forces move quickly or launch an all-out assault that will see them attack the enemy in a fast and furious fashion. B is to quick march, X is all-out assault. All-out attack, see your boys go hard, think Harry, quick march, something like that.
Now's our chance!
Unit types. We've got the classic color wheel. Spear beats sword, sword beats hammer, hammer beats spear. Enough. It's just like Fire Emblem. This gameplay looks. This is very cute and silly. Seeing chibis murder each other definitely was not on my expected list of activities for today. Special tactics. Each unit can deploy its own special tactics. These can be used when the unit's special gauge is full, but be aware that this will cost military might. Military might is the power you use to order your units on the battlefield. You'll have a different amount depending on the type of engagement, so try your best to use it wisely. Gengis' special tactic calls down sky skimmers to bombard the enemy. Kunbish's special tactic temporarily roots the enemy to the spot with terror. Press and hold right trigger and then B, A, Y, or X to activate your special tactic. Right trigger.
Here we go!
Tyron the Untamed. Okay.
Yeah! There's plenty more where that came from! There's plenty more where that came from!
Oh, I see. Okay, so if we want to bombard these guys.
Who's next?
Pleasure.
Do you like that?
Reckon you're something special. I ain't done yet, you drongos. Oh. Wait my eye. Don't listen to him. Dead. Calling for reinforcements. A unit's current health can be gauged by how many soldiers it has. To replenish, hold A to spend some military might to call for reinforcements.
Stay strong!
Oh, okay, so we don't really want to waste our military might on costing too much shit.
Alright.
Let's keep moving.
Well, now.
They're getting flung so far, I know, right? Beat him up quick. Okay.
Yes!
That's one siege tower less to worry about. Alright.
Stay strong! Alright?
Okay. Oh, we get more military might back after we, like, beat a objective, it looks like. Well, we've got swords against hammers, so we need to worry about, like, more stuff. Ah, we're just burning down their homes. Classic good guy stuff, you know. Shock tactics. Activate shock tactics to make all unit types effective against all others and greatly slow down the rate at which the might gauge is depleted. If units are poorly matched or you're in trouble, try pressing Y. Like this. Do you think you're doing, smashing up me base? Okay.
Evan, lad.
The special strategy.
All right.
Looks like that's everybody. Okay.
All together now!
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yar, they'll be singing me name over this.
We did it.
You think you can kill
They're getting
me?
flung so far. It's so funny. It's so silly and cute. I love it. You'll pay for this indeed. That's original.
Come on!
Come on, we can get to the Heartlands at last.
That's the end of that!
Oh, we did it. Oh, even they level up? So our little army commanders level up too, huh? Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
Ha! Easy peasy. And that, laddie, is how it's done. Don't you go forgetting now. I shan't. Thank you, everyone. The armor menu can be accessed from the main menu. Here you can check the capabilities of units that you'll use in army-on-army skirmishes, and when you've recruited enough of them, pick which ones will go into battle. Right. A high tide shell and a bright button. Alright, we've picked up a bunch of stuffies. Here we are at last, the Heartlands.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
Yeah!
Yeah, there's a lovely cool breeze, isn't there?
Golly.
We're really gonna do it, aren't we? We're gonna build a kingdom. Apparently. So are we going full on city? I know there's like some kind of like city building-ish, like adjacent mechanic. That's all the tents pitched. Thank heaven for that, I'm pooped. We can't live in tents forever. We'll need to think about putting something more permanent in place. For that, we'll need natural resources. Ah, yes, building materials. Right, some good quality wood would be a start. Well, that's easy enough. The forest in Nial's just down the way. We'll go and chop ourselves a few choice logs, shall we?
Oi!
Can't just go chopping down trees willy-nilly. What do you think Nial will have to say about that? I'm guessing he's the owner of this forest?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the leader of the Greenlings. They're the creatures who live there. Nothing happens in the woods without his permission. So we must go and speak with him. I'm sure he'll give us his blessing if we explain the situation. Ah, you've clearly not met Nial, lad. He's an incurable old skinflint. Tighter than a hangman's noose he is. You'll get nothing out of him for free, mark my words. And we'll just have to cut a deal. I brought my fair share of hard-nosed customers to the negotiating table in my time. What's that now? Never mind. Let's go see this Nial, shall we? Look at that. New posts and comments on our leaf book. Alright. However, chat. That's why she came along. She's the store lady. However, cutie patooties, I think... I was debating whether we just do a break and then I'd come back and continue, but I think we're just gonna stop here today. And we can continue with our adventure tomorrow. We finished chapter 2, we've started chapter 3. We've gone from a party of 2 to a party of 4. And we've gotten ourselves... this odd, slightly demented looking thing. But we've also apparently got a llama, and he's adorable. Oh my god. Look at this thing. This is so cute. So fluffy. Okay. He's as tall as we are, but that's fine. Yeah. Cutie patooties, I think we close it here. So, I did save, but I'm a chronic saver, so I'm gonna save a second time just to make sure. There we go. We are saved and ready to go. Quit to title screen. And with that... demented look. Yeah, I mean, look at him. I'm sorry, but that thing is slightly terrifying to look at, alright? Am I wrong? Alright. Alright, cutie patooties. I'm not saying your words are wrong, fair. I'm just, Alright. Thank you, lovelies, for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you all sitting here and vibing with me. All of the people yapping, everybody that was lurking. Thank you for spending your time here today. There were all sorts of things that you could have been doing. You could have been hanging out with all sorts of people, going doing your own thing. But you chose to hang out here. And I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. So thank you. We're gonna go look for somebody to raid. But while I do that, I want to make sure that all you lovely beans know that whether you're here for a minute, whether you're here for a whole stream, whether you're lurking, chatting, or anything in between, you are appreciated. And you are loved. And that's a fact. So don't you dare go denying it. Alright, let's see. Who can we bother? Which friends are online? Thank you for swinging. No, thank you. Thank you. Have good dinners. Need to start mine actually. Yeah, that's why it's proper food time. Let's see. Ooh. Alright. Okay, no, I see who we're raiding. Right away, I see who we're raiding. Kush is live. I don't normally get to raid Kush. Kush doesn't stream very regularly anymore. So, we're gonna go raid Kush. Kush is a wonderful, really just good vibes friend of mine. I think he just has immaculate vibes. It's always, I don't know, he's got really good, positive, happy-go-lucky energy, and I think that's exactly the vibe that we're up for today. So we're gonna go raid Kush. He is playing Claire Obscure, which is even more reason for me to want to play, to want to raid him. He is very early on, so for those who have watched our playthrough or have played it themselves, please be very mindful not to, like, hit him with any spoilers and stuff like that. But, yeah, I want to give him lots of love. He's a wonderful guy, so please join me in doing that. For our raid message, we're gonna go... Here's gonna be our raid message. For those who meow after. If you do not have access to my emotes, then you can either option 1 for 80 meowing in the channel point section down below. You can unlock a static emote of your choosing for the next 24 hours all around Twitch, and you can unlock the cool emote to join us in the raid. Or, if you do not want to do that or cannot do that, you can use Twitch's very own cool cat emote, because you're all a bunch of cool cats, and that's just a fact. Thank you again for hanging out. Please give lots of love to Kush. Absolute, wonderful, amazing, spectacular guy. Super, super good vibes. Yeah. Oh, he's in the Gestural Beach too. Oh, perfect. He's gonna suffer just like I was. Okay. Thank you, lovelies. Oh, Zozo! Thank you for the on-screen celebration. Didn't pop up anywhere for me, but I assume it looked pretty. I hope it looked cute. Thank you, lovely. Thank you for the biddies. Alright, lovelies. Take good care of yourselves. Give lots of love to Kush. I'll see you all there. And I'll see you tomorrow again for more Ni no Kuni. Okay, bye-bye. I love you. So. Mwah!